días, buenos tardes, good morning.
Fuck you! Good morning. It is 7:44 a.m. I had to delete some video because I ran out of memory. Update. 7.4 miles to the gallon. I drove 862.3 miles so far, and it's going up. Because we had 1,106 miles. I did find a shortcut. And let me just show you. Alright. How much fuel I have. It's about midway between half tank and over a quarter tank. Just a little bit, I don't know. Maybe a little bit less than half. What do you think? You think that's perfectly half of half? You think I can make it? Look, 863.3 miles. 67,000, whatever the fuck miles. Oh, I got a check engine light. How do you like that shit? I turned the truck off when I went to sleep. I slept for an hour. I slept for an hour. The last time I took a rest was at 6:54 or something like that p.m. yesterday. I didn't even sleep. I just stayed awake for 2 hours to upload a video. And, now do you know who the fuck I am? Huh? Now do you know? I don't want to fucking say it, but that's a beautiful fucking song. Check engine light. What do you think that is? What do you think that could be? Huh? Could it be the engine saying, you need to change my oil? Huh? There ain't no fucking mechanical damage yet. What could it be? I mean, I did have transmission faults. Everything is acting the same way as before the check engine light came on. Right before it came on. You know, for some reason, I gotta say, for some reason, I'm thinking whatever parasite was in this truck left. Bye-bye. And the check engine light came on. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm going down mountains. That 7.4 miles to the gallon, right before I started this video, was at 8.3. Now it's at 7.4. Did I say 7.4? I don't know. It seemed like it went up. Anyway, 866 miles. That means I have about 240 more miles to go. Do you think I could do it with a quarter and a half tank? Quarter and half of a quarter? Quarter and a half? I'm dead serious about what I said yesterday. I am going to start doing 1,000 miles a week. Hopefully, get it for $3 a mile. Make $3,000. Drive for 2 days and take 5 days off. I don't give a fuck. You know, my original plan was to gross a minimum of $8,000. To spend no more than $1,500 in fuel. To take home $3,000 minimum. my expenses. And to pay the truck off early. When I started realizing, they don't want to fucking fix my truck. You know, not only do they not want to fucking change the oil, all right, I feel like they don't believe me when I tell them that a parasite that was working on my truck, I'm going to call him or her or it a parasite, okay? It had human form, but I'm going to call it a parasite because it did not do what I expected it to do to my truck. It did the opposite. Now, there's no point in mentioning it because I already did a YouTube video about it. If you want to check it out, go look at all my YouTube videos. I made a short and a long about it. Find it. You'll see. Look at all my videos. I do some cool stuff. The cool stuff that I do is I take songs that I like, that everybody else likes too, sometimes, and I update their videos. I update their music videos. I use AI from YouTube. 6 seconds each clip. I stitch them together and I correlate it with the music to make it look like it goes in tune or it matches the beat and the vocals. You know, when someone's singing, their movements, their actions. I in-sync that shit. And yeah, just like the singers, but not like the singers. You know what I mean? Not the group. The gay boy bands. The 90s thing. You know, you ladies know. You used to love them, hate me. Look at me now. 42 years old. I don't look like I'm 42, do I? Huh? I still have the body of a 22-year-old. Jack, baby. I got in between of a dad bod. No, I'm not. I don't got a 12-pack here. I do have a 6.5-pack. 6.5. Smaller than my thing between my... Oh, yeah. Yep. It's a nice size. Good. Anyway. What happened? You know, when I turned 30, I stopped dating completely. Because all you hot chicks that turned ugly now, all the hot chicks that I wanted to date, you're all butt ugly now. Fat, disgusting. You got kids that you never wanted in the first place with other dudes that you shouldn't have never fucking been out with. You gave up the king of the fucking universe for some peasant. Congratulations. You're a hero. I said that with sarcasm. I don't know if it's true though. Some of you might be heroes. Some of you took on a dude that really needed someone like you. That's a true applause. True applause. Get the son of a beat right in my face. I can stare at that shit, but then I had a little dot in my face in front of my eyes. No. I'll just stare at it for a little while, and then the dot will go away, right? Stare at the dot a little bit. The dot goes away. You ever stare at the sun when you were a kid? And then you just follow it? You just follow where it goes? fill up every time I lose a quarter tank. I'll tell you why. And I did this experiment once with a Toyota Camry. I don't know if it was the EcoBoost type of Camry with the fucking electric motor bullshit, hybrid, whatever. Yeah, it was a hybrid. And now that I said that, it was a hybrid. At 90 miles per hour, I was still getting 40 miles to the gallon. At 90. Fucking great car. At 65, 70, I was getting 50 miles to the gallon. Highway. I would lose a quarter tank, and it would cost me about $15 to fill right back up. I was in Central America, not the Hispanic Central America. I was in the Central Time Zone. I don't want to say where. I was, let's just say I was on the I-35, and I was going to the East Coast. It's far east coast. Remember that movie? Anyway, I drove 1,700 miles. Guess how much money I spent? Guess. No, not $200. No, not more than $200. Less. $120. $120 to go 1,700 miles away. I love that car now. I mean, if I had to drive a car, I'd drive a Toyota Camry. Not only is it stylish these days, it was 2022? I think it was a 2022 Camry. Not bad, man. It's worth it. And I used to drive, I don't even want to say what I used to drive, but it was stick. It was a stick shit 5-speed. Alright. I don't miss it. I mean, a little bit. I would love to drive a stick again, but only on a racetrack. I'm all about speed and time. Data centric. That's what I am. I fucking calculate everything. I know my words sometimes they don't escape my mind the way I think it, because